And welcome to another episode of Pop Rap. एक्चुअली मैं आपको सच बताऊं तो हमने ये गेस्ट एपिसोड की तरह प्लान किया था. हमने सोचा था कि हमारे साथ शाहिद कपूर और आदित्य चोपड़ा होंगे because we want to talk about Farzi and the romantics.
And also because a little bit of Netflix fame has gone to our heads. कि क्लास के कास्ट मेंबर्स आ गए तो क्या शाहिद कपूर आएंगे, अमिताभ बच्चन वेलकम नेक्स्ट
आ गया, Amazon प्राइम भी आया,
शाहरुख खान सीधा.
तो बट ठीक है, वो एक्चुअली उनको हमारी डेट्स नहीं मिली, इसलिए we are gonna go ahead with the next best thing after Shahid Kapoor and Aditya Chopra, which is Antariksh Thakkar and Nikhil Joshi.
Yes.
Our regular
Sasta Shahid Kapoor and Sasta Aditya Chopra.
Wannabe Shahid Kapoor and wannabe Aditya Chopra.
तुम्हें क्या लगता है सिर्फ आदित्य चोपड़ा के पास स्टूडियो है? हमारे पास भी स्टूडियो है.
Yeah, correct.
जो बुक्ड था उसकी वजह से आ नहीं पाया आदित्य.
Sasta studio. That's what you get.
But yes, the episode for today is Farzi and the Romantics.
Yes.
We are going to talk about both the shows which are superb. I think हम तीनों के point of view में.
Spoiler alert, it's good.
Also, there are going to be a couple of spoilers from Farzi.
And definitely romantic.
And
if you want.
वो क्या ही स्पॉइलर है, मतलब श्रीदेवी ने व्हाइट पहना था यार चांदनी में, ठीक है, वो स्पॉइलर थोड़ी है.
स्पॉइलर सलमान खान नहीं है.
वो एक बार आगे पसीना पोंछ के चला जाता है. But that's going to be the episode for the day. Stay tuned for a detailed discussion on Farzi and Romantics after this short break.
Hey everyone, it's been another great week on the IVM Podcast Network. We have a special announcement introducing Club Paisa Vaisa, where you get episodes of Paisa Vaisa 3 days before release, bonus and ad-free content, and access to the full show archive. So get your yearly membership today for only rupees 699. Log on to club.ivmpodcast.com/paisavaisa. On Cyrus Says, Cyrus welcomes novelist Shobha Day on the show. They talk about her book Insatiable, My Hunger for Life, that has a unique take on life and how one should celebrate it. On Think Fast, Varun and Suchita talk about Google Bard versus MS ChatGPT, Disney layoffs, and LinkedIn clocking 100 million members in India. On Explain Like I'm 10, Meghna talks to Kartika VK, publisher at Westland, and Urjita Wani, comedian, on how to publish a book. New episodes are out on the All About Now feed. And on Pulyabazi, Khyati, Saurabh and Pranay talk to author Anirudh Suri about his book, The Great Tech Game. Once again, do not forget to visit our merch store on ivmpodcast.com. We've got some super cool and exciting stuff over there for you and your loved ones. Follow us on social media. We are at IVM Podcast on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. If you like our shows, then do not forget to spread the word. You know, it really helps us a lot. And of course, don't forget to rate our shows on whatever platform you are listening to them. And of course, all our video shows are also available on youtube.com/IVM Podcasts. And finally, we would like to thank our sponsors this week, Yono SBI, Capgemini, and HDFC Mutual Fund. Thank you so much for making this possible.
And we are back from the break. Let's start with Farzi.
Farzi.
Yes.
Farzi, also known as Fix.
Yeah.
The Fix, yes,
The
you're
Fix,
right.
yes.
Yes, you're right. Yeah, correct. So, Farzi, the show is about an artist who realizes that he has an uncanny talent of copying art really well.
Yeah.
Imitating
art.
Yeah.
Okay. And he decides, what's the ultimate art scam I can do? Is make Farzi notes.
Yeah.
Okay, so great way how they discover all that this could be a way of income for them. That whole thing is great.
Not going to be a source of income. Income itself.
That's income in itself.
That's literally what he says, no? That's how he comes to this idea कि end of the day तो पैसा कमाने के लिए ही कर रहे हैं.
तो पैसा बना लेते हैं.
पैसा ही बना लेते हैं.
Dude, how many times in all of our lives have we thought of, यार कुछ तो scam चलाऊं that I'll never get caught at, you know? If there was a scam that you could run and you would not get caught at, I'm sure everyone would do it.
100%.
अच्छा, मुझे एक बार ये भी बताओ कि कितनी बारी आप लोगों ने ये बात सोची है कि यार अपन खुद ही तो पैसा प्रिंट कर रहे हैं, करते रहो ना, और सारे गरीब क्यों हैं?
Yeah, if you're homeless, just buy a house.
Yeah.
नहीं, ये नहीं कि आरबीआई इंडिया के नोट आरबीआई ही तो प्रिंट कर रहा है.
That's because
करते रहो.
Yeah.
करते ही रहो.
To some extent
फिर
that
कोई
works.
भी गरीब नहीं होगा.
Yeah. I mean, simplistically, in an ideal world that would work, but no, that's not how money works. The more money that is in circulation, the less it amounts to. The less.
ऐसा रघुराम राजन को फोन किया, यार देख मेरे को ना 2000 का नोट प्रिंट करके भेजना जरा प्लीज.
देश में इतना इकोनॉमी हो रहा है, तेरे को समझ नहीं आ रहा है और नोट बनाने आ रहा है.
What if I'm sure Rajan DK got calls from the underworld after this. Hey, हमें वो fake notes चाहिए खरीदेगा.
तू ऑफिस में एक और प्रिंटर लगा ले. Yes, problem है तो.
Exactly. Best.
But that is what Farzi is. Yes.
So basically, it's about fake notes, and then there's a cop after this artist and his patan.
Yeah.
Which is Vijay Sethupathi.
The artist is played by Shahid Kapoor.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also his best friend played by
Bhuvan Arora.
Sorry?
Bhuvan Arora.
Bhuvan Arora, yes, that's the name. His name is Feroz in the show. Great. Again, what a breakout performance. We will talk
What
about
a
that.
great performance, yeah.
Then Vijay Sethupathi plays the cop who is after Michael. What a name, huh, Michael. I loved the Vijay Sethupathi ka multilingual kind of aspect.
Yeah.
He's not that comfortable in Hindi, so
Yeah.
they embraced it. You know,
Yeah.
he's not that comfortable in English, so they embraced it.
Yeah.
So I loved that aspect of it. And then Rashi Khanna plays somewhat love interest, but in a very interesting way.
Yeah.
Oh man, what a show! So let's break it down.
She plays
What
the
is-
reverse honey trap.
Yeah, she does play the reverse honey trap. Oh man, dude, in some of these scenes right on the show, Shahid's acting is mind blowing.
Mind blowing.
Okay.
Mind blowing.
There's one scene, somewhere in the middle. Again, spoilers. We've already warned you. There's one scene in the middle where he goes to visit her at her place.
Yeah.
Okay, and he gives her the present that he's just painted. The 15-year-old his first painting or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah.
Right, that scene. And then he sees, oh, she collects coins.
Yeah.
Okay, and then he moves on to, oh, you also collect notes.
Huh.
And then you as a viewer realize, oh, this is how he was playing it forward.
Yeah.
Slowly, coming to the notes wala part. Okay?
Exactly.
Then he comes to the notes wala part, takes out the first note. Okay, and she says, you know what's so special about these notes? He's like, no, like they're counterfeit. So you see a moment of,
Ha.
and then he like immediately you see that eye shift, like, no.
Yeah.
Ha.
What?
Just like this,
Rubbish.
like in a snap, he just changes his demeanor.
So you see everything that's going in his
Yeah.
head because of this acting
Yeah.
fucking juggernaut moments.
And that very
So subtly, so well done.
And that very smart scene where she's like कि जब एक आर्टिस्ट को पता होता है कि वो जब एक स्कैम वाला इंसान अपने आप को आर्टिस्ट समझने लग जाता है
Yeah.
हाँ.
तब वहां से हमें मतलब
Correct.
पकड़ना
Exactly.
इजी रहता
गलती
है
करना शुरू कर देता
And
है.
the realization that hits his face, then,
Yeah.
and the music stops. The music cue in that moment is
Exactly.
so good. I've
So
seen that
well done,
moment.
so well done.
and then he's like and then बाद में next scene में पता लगता है कि वो भी अपने note में
Yeah, that
मार
a
हल्का-
lightning bolt or
Yeah.
something.
S,
because Sandeep
संदीप, yeah.
yeah
वो क्या मस्त किया हुआ है वो सीन जब he starts to realize कि fuck मैंने भी तो मार्क छोड़ा हुआ है नोट के ऊपर
हाँ,
but he
हाँ,
can't let it out at the same time.
Exactly.
वो मस्त किया है
Dude,
एकदम.
who is the actor who plays the Mantri? He is excellent.
Oh, so well done. Yeah.
I'm so sorry I
great.
don't remember the name again.
Yeah.
But the minister
ha ha ha
is played so spot on by
Yeah.
by the actor. Every scene, every line is
Zakir
gold.
Hussain his name
Zakir
is.
Hussain.
Zakir
is his
Hussain,
name.
yeah.
Oh, Zakir Hussain is his name.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Zakir Hussain, sir, you have done an excellent job.
Excellent job.
I mean, who are we to say directly at you? But yes, sir, you've
As fans.
as fans,
As
you can
fans,
say, yeah, as fans.
But one name that you didn't mention,
I did not, yeah.
KK Menon.
Oh my God, I'm
Yeah.
so sorry.
The KK
sir.
Menon.
KK Menon, bro.
Fucking-
You look so excellent.
Fucking bro, that
Yeah.
fucking wala
Fucking,
touch
Yeah.
is so
Yeah.
great.
So well
A
done.
fuck up is a fuck up. Again, good
Yeah.
line.
And
Fuck up,
then
and
you know
comes out to bite him in the ass.
the way he's portrayed that character की वो उतना ही खौफनाक भी है
हाँ.
Yeah.
पर उतना ही कॉमेडी में भी है
Dude, it's a balance that is very difficult to maintain. Yeah.
perfect balance
What a
that
balance.
man
Sure.
has
Yeah.
maintained. But I have one
Cobra Seth is also there.
Yeah.
She has like 2 or 3 great
Yeah.
scenes with him.
4.5
Very
scenes.
intimidating
Yeah.
presence she has.
Very intimidating.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
true.
very
And
different from anything else I've
Also,
seen
I
with him.
like
Yeah.
how her
Very
character
different.
has no context. Like,
No
you
context.
don't
You
know
don't-
who this
who-
woman is.
Season
That
two
next
में
season.
Yeah,
season
but
two,
they've done that
season
very
But
two.
well.
like,
Yeah.
even then, she's very intimidating
Yeah.
and scary. Even though you don't know.
Exactly.
Because you don't know anything about her,
Because-
it adds to her
Correct.
being scarier.
Also because now you know that KK Menon's character, Mansoor, whose name is
Yeah.
Mansoor Dalal.
Yeah,
Mansoor
Mansoor
Dalal.
Dalal.
Yeah,
Mansoor
right?
Dalal.
Yeah, so Mansoor's character is now beholden to other people.
Exactly.
He'll be
Yeah,
running away from
yeah.
them, while Shahid will run away from him,
Yeah.
or vice
Yeah.
versa. But Shahid
Yeah.
also
The
claimed
cat
that
and mouse
मैं
will
आ रहा हूँ.
continue. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, a lot of benchots.
A lot of benchots. Yeah.
पर वो-
Feroz says benchot. Hey, benchot.
Bro, क्या
So
मस्त
well.
बैंचोद बोला
क्या
रहा है
मस्त
ये,
ऐसे
बोला
बहुत
है।
बहुत बढ़िया
It's
बैंचोद
the
बोला
peak
है
Mumbai
Yeah.
benchot.
peak peak also Chitranjan Giri, the one who plays Yasir Chacha.
Oh,
great.
yeah.
Again,
nice job.
Very nice.
Fabulous
Very
job.
I love
very
his
well.
character also a lot.
Yeah.
He's like
heartfelt, dude. You
हाँ,
feel for him, you know,
वो
like he's kind of
बहुत
in a good place.
wholesome आदमी है, but
Correct.
यार वो shady भी है थोड़ा.
Yeah, correct.
मतलब वो accomplice भी है.
But accomplice to help Nana ji.
Not really.
I mean,
He was
yeah.
fully sold on the idea that we should
हाँ.
be making
Also अमोल
क्या पलटी खाया हो? क्या पलटी खाया हो?
नाना अमोल पालेकर as नाना जी.
this. हाँ, yeah.
Bro,
Again very wholesome.
हाँ, so अमोल पालेकर का ना मेरे माइंड में इमेज है गोलमाल वाला.
गोलमाल, yeah.
ठीक
Okay.
है. एंड देन फिर मैं जब अमोल पालेकर को ऐसे कैरेक्टर्स प्ले करते हुए देखता हूँ, आई एम लाइक
गोलमाल है भाई सब गोलमाल. That's what you're saying.
Exactly. वो पीछे म्यूजिक बजता है उसके.
Tudum.
हाँ ब्रो.
But Amol Palekar, again, very good acting. Great show. Sad that so basically what happened to his character is he recovers from everything. Okay?
Yeah.
The dementia's gone. He doesn't remember exactly what Sandeep doesn't want him to remember.
Yeah.
Okay? And then still gets brought alive.
It's fine. It's
Why?
okay, bro. It's
इतना saving क्यों किया? They wanted Mansoor's hold on Sunny.
Yeah.
And then to make it seem like, oh, it was all for naught anyway, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
but one
fuck up तो fuck up है.
fuck up.
पर एक फकअप के बारे में मैं बात करता हूँ. ठीक है, लास्ट सीक्वेंस में जब वो लोग मॉल में मिलते हैं फॉर द फाइनल डील, right?
Firstly, that sequence is excellent.
That sequence is great. The final deal where Rashi Khanna's character, which is Megha Vyas,
Steps out of the car.
steps
Fuck
out
it,
of
I'm
the
stepping
car.
out.
Yeah, ठीक है, fuck it, I'm stepping out.
She fucked
And-
the whole operation up
Yeah.
for Michael.
No, she didn't actually, bro. So, हाँ, actually she did.
Yeah.
But अब उसके
Just
आगे का मैं सेव बता रहा हूँ, ठीक है. अब शाहिद कपूर को पता है that Megha is involved with the cops, right? Megha doesn't know that Shahid is the artist.
Yeah.
ठीक है. When Shahid and Megha come face to face, Shahid is in the car, Megha is in front of him.
Correct.
Oh, dude, because
Fuck's sake, bro, it's a mall. Anybody can be
हाँ,
there.
of course.
He could have just stepped out of the car and said, "Oh, Megha, तुम यहाँ क्या कर रही हो?"
Oh, yeah.
So-
There was no room of suspicion.
maybe I just thought of an explanation for this. Okay, it's possible that this whole thing was played out by that other mantri who they were trying to blackmail. You remember? The cops were trying to blackmail this mantri,
The MLA.
the MLA,
हाँ.
correct? To work with them.
Who
He has seen the artist, dude.
Yeah.
So if later on they were
Who has seen the artist?
The MLA.
the MLA who they are
जिसने
blackmailing,
first time note बनवाया 20 करोड़
जिसने
का.
बिलाल को पकड़वाया ना.
So you remember जो MLA था जिसने पहला जो notes बनवाया बड़ा assignment वो उसने
हाँ,
बनवाया and then
हाँ.
they used him again the Joshi guy
Yeah,
from
yeah,
Gujarat.
To catch the artist they use that MLA, right?
हाँ.
उससे
हाँ,
उसकी
so
बात
he
कर
to
रहा हूँ.
knows the artist what the artist looks like.
हाँ.
So if he was caught, okay, and whatever, like on CCTV or in camera, this thing, or oh, she just met her. Everyone's talking, right? In this thing, oh, she just met her boyfriend. What are the odds of that? Whatever, like now everyone knows she's met her
हाँ,
boyfriend.
but कोई room of suspicion ही नहीं है ना,
पर
क्योंकि
है
वो
ना,
तो-
immediately वहाँ पे नहीं है, but it could
Exactly
lead to
नहीं.
something.
वो anyway भाग ही रहा है, इस story line के बाद भी भाग
I
ही
mean,
रहा है.
yeah,
But then there is like
fair.
मतलब उसको थोड़ी पता है कि वो ही आर्टिस्ट है. वो उतर के गले मिल के एक दो किस करके चला जाता वहां से
ये
और
आगे का extend
नीचे
करा
नीचे
तुमने.
फोन कर देता कि भाई देखो ट्रैप है. पहले वैसे भी तो फोन किया
ये
है ना.
actually
किया, yeah.
and he was on the call
He
anyway.
was
He
on
was
the
on the
call.
call anyway. उसने
लेकिन निकल जा तू.
उसी टाइम
अब
बोला
क्या कर
ट्रैप है. ट्रैप के साथ बोलता गाड़ी लेके निकल भाई. उतर के बोलता अरे मेगा तुम यहाँ क्या
Also
कर रहे हो?
that would have actually
Yeah.
bought him more time. The guy underneath
Exactly.
with the call is
Way
to run
more
away.
time.
True.
He
Yeah.
would have been like मैं ऊपर टाइम बर्न करता हूँ तो नीचे से गाड़ी
तू
लेके निकल जा.
निकल. हाँ. और फिर वो उसे बोलता अरे तुम्हें लिफ्ट चाहिए क्या? मैं तुम्हें अपनी XUV 500 में लिफ्ट दे दूंगा.
Because
And she'll be like,
anyways
no, I'm also have my car.
Yeah.
We're actually in an
because
operation right
anyways
now.
the guys who
I mean,
set
that's
them up
possible.
also did not know that they are coming in two cars. They thought एक ही गाड़ी में आ रहे हैं.
Exactly.
Because they
bro.
were not looking for the
Exactly.
other car anyways. तो वो
Correct.
निकल सकता था वहाँ से.
So Rajan DK, if you want any expert advice
Yeah.
on how to
Season
Yeah,
2 में you know who to consult.
season 2 में
Yeah, wait.
my Instagram handle will be down.
यहाँ पे दिख रहा है देखो.
Fair.
But a great job done.
But still, that scene though was
So
very
enjoyable,
well done.
though.
Very
Yeah.
enjoyable.
Like
Yeah.
it's so
Yeah.
enjoyable that you kind of look over things like this. Well,
Of
first
course,
time
of
मैंने
course, yes.
Yeah.
I just realized it जब उसने मेरे को बोला कि ये है because I was
Yeah.
engrossed into it.
Hmm.
So I was like यार होगा because the drama is built up to such an
Yeah.
extent that
Yeah,
you don't
correct.
tend to notice.
Makes
Yeah.
sense. Makes sense.
And also after so the chase sequence that you must check out.
Yeah.
Oh, the chase sequence. of
That
the
whole
se-
the way it ends also is fantastic. The way they just
Hmm.
throwing the money away.
Throwing
Yeah.
the money away.
And then
Michael
Michael asks
उसके अंदर foreshadowing था. आपको समझा गया?
क्या था?
वो foreshadowing उस सीन में जब
कि
उन्होंने
वो-
पैसा फेंकना शुरू
तो
किया
end में भी
और
जला ही
पीछे
देगा था।
लोग नहीं वो सीन foreshadowed था बाय द सीन कि जब उसका शाहिद कपूर का फादर मरता है और उसके बैग से पैसा गिरता है तो सारे उसके उस इंसान को नहीं बचाने जाते, पैसा लेने के लिए
भागते हैं. There's that shot of his legs on the railway tracks and people are picking up the money from his.
Turns out मैं काफी ध्यान से देखता हूँ चीजें.
Yeah, really. Picking up patterns and all.
Hence, guys, please follow Pop Rap and subscribe to the channel IVM Pop.
And Rajan K, give him a job.
Yeah, please give me a job. मतलब I have a job. I should not say this on the
on the job itself.
On the job itself.
Give him
a freelance gig,
writing gig.
But yeah, so all in all, our final verdict on Farzi would be
just one thought.
A definite watch, right?
Yeah, 100%, 100% watch. Very entertaining.
Yeah,
and also part of the larger Raj and DK universe that's now coming.
Family man.
Yeah. Chellam sir, we didn't talk about Chellam sir.
Bro, Chellam sir और बीच में अगर नोटिस किया हो तो एक कॉल भी आया था श्रीकांत का. कान में घुस जाओ इंसान के.
One thing about the whole show, the use of humor. It's so well done. So subtle but so beautiful. वो last scene में भी जब विजय सेतुपति and राशि खन्ना's character they take a random car from the street to go behind the guys. तो वो पीछे से चिल्ला, ए मेरा गाड़ी लेके गया. So well done.
वो वाला सीन जिसमें पुलिस वाले आगे पीछे हो रहे हैं and then he's like, अरे रुक, गाड़ी इधर ही तो आएगा, हम क्यों पीछे भाग रहे?
Dude, even like little things like Vijay Setupathi's lawyer, divorce lawyer.
Yeah.
It's so stupid but so funny.
I'm here for you 24/7, but can you please meet in office hours on Monday?
So funny, dude.
Funny.
तू कुछ काम करना ही है. तू
एक वो भी अच्छा था कि जब अमीर हो जाऊंगा चप्पल पहन के इसी क्लब में आऊंगा. And then I was really waiting कि पता है जब वो वेलोसिटी में वो फाइनली अपनी हमर में वेलोसिटी में जाता है, I was expecting कि जब वो उतरेगा तो चप्पल पहन के ही उतरेगा.
Even there, right? Okay. वो वाले को नहीं, मैं खुद पार्क
करूंगा. Yeah. You know that happens जब किसी मिडिल क्लास इंसान जैसा मैं
बहुत पैसा है,
हमारे पास अगर थोड़ा सा पैसा आ जाए ना, I'll be like कोई छुएगा नहीं इस चीज को, सब मैं ही ध्यान रखूंगा इसका.
Correct. Also, before we finish, though, we should talk about Bhuvan Arora.
A little bit, yeah.
What a fantastic
performance, breakout performance. I think Kamal ka future this person holds.
Dude, there are these scenes, okay, like throughout the show, there are these sequences at different points in different episodes where Shahid and Bhuvan Arora's character are walking together.
Okay.
Yeah. And Shahid has like his arm over Firoz's shoulder. Yeah. And all those are like a little different each time.
Yeah.
A little different emotion each time. Once they're like happy and like they just realize, oh, this is something we can be good at. And once realizing, oh shit, we probably fucked up. Once realizing, oh shit, we are in deep trouble with Mansoor and all. They're fucking so well done. All of these moments. There's like these little things.
और एक वो डायलॉग भी मेरे माइंड में है when they both come back to their Nana ji's place and they are both sitting and then this guy says, Firoz says, यार जो मर्जी कह लो, अपने घर की बात तो अपने मतलब अपनी जो बात अपने घर में है वो और कहीं नहीं है. And by that time they are living at that sea facing twin apartment, right? And Shahid Kapoor instantly says, हाँ वो छोड़ के शिफ्ट हो जाना वापस फिर इधर.
नहीं, you're doing it उल्टा.
मतलब उल्टा होगा, ठीक है, उल्टा होगा, whatever, but like that happens and it is such a nice touch to it कि we always romanticize, you know, all these things कि ओ अपने जो हाँ ये और वो, but then at the end of the day
नहीं, I need my freedom also,
पैसा भी तो चाहिए यार ऐसे भाई.
But nice touch, a very intelligently written series, a must watch. I think actually I think top OTT debuts.
I mean actor-wise,
when it comes to Shahid Kapoor, like an A-lister coming to the OTT platform.
Next level acting.
Next level.
Very subtle, very great.
Very
natural.
Yeah.
Also writing helps with that, so great writing.
Thumbs up to Raj and DK. And now I'm fully looking forward to this Raj and DK universe where they will be.
You remember Family Man 2 के end में उन्होंने coronavirus का ये किया था, tease किया था. The season 3 will be about coronavirus.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So I wonder how they will inculcate the Farzi universe in this, because I can understand, okay, Michael and these guys are cops, they can easily cross over like the spy universe and the wire thing. What about Shahid's character? I hope he's not like, it doesn't get milded out. It can become milder.
मेरे को तो
I hope it accentuates more.
उल्टा लग रहा है. Now there are endless possibilities for his character.
Exactly.
Like they can literally make him do anything.
Actually, they can make him a big boss. They can make him a underworld gunda still.
The thing is, Shahid Kapoor positive side पे भी आ सकता है because of his brains. ठीक है, he is an artist. He is an intelligent person.
Also, they could go the Catch Me If You Can का end का route where he's working for the cops.
Yeah. Exactly.
Catch.
Yeah. because now what's happened is उसका जो सबसे close accomplice था alliance उसका वो भी it is shown that उसने train board कर लिया.
But he'll be back, man.
हाँ, he'll be back.
But we don't know in what
the
regard.
meantime, exactly.
And we don't know like whether they'll have the same equation in the back.
Shahid is alone. उसके पास वो भी नहीं है. His love interest is also over because that scene again जब वो AI उसका face generate कर लेता है.
But again we don't know whether they.
We don't know yet, but there must be a reason behind why she's in the room and Vijay Sethupathi is not in the room. When the
exactly.
AI reading is finished.
Yeah.
So she's there, तो वो देखेगी उसको is what we can assume. There is absolutely anything that Shahid's character can do from here. He can go anywhere with this.
Yeah, correct. Also, on Rashi Khanna's phone, there are photos of her and Shahid together.
Shahid, exactly.
What if Vijay Sethupathi, Michael sees those? Anything can happen.
So, yeah, final verdict again. Second time final verdict. Fully fab, fully should watch on Amazon Prime. 8 episode है, झटके में देख लो.
Binge worthy एकदम.
Binge है एकदम. Popcorn बनाओ.
Let's switch some gears here now.
Okay.
And
let's go.
Move on.
Second tab खोल के नया streaming service.
Move on to something that I loved. Like I had a very good time with The Romantics on Netflix.
Yeah.
Again, we're covering all OTT platforms. Like, Hotstar पे क्या है?
The Night Manager.
मैंने वो भी देखा. I saw that. Hey! Oh, dude, everyone's going all at it. Yeah. So another great series is The Romantics, which is a docu-series.
Yeah.
Made by Smriti
Mundra.
Smriti Mundra. So basically, it follows the life of Yash Chopra and Aditya Chopra by extension.
Yash Raj and the YRF studios at large.
Yeah,
exactly.
So how it all started. It's a super romanticized version of one of the biggest romantic directors of our country. What do you guys think of that, Snehal?
Loved it. Because so with that, the thing is, जिस सिनेमा के बारे में वो बात कर रहे थे ना, वो सिनेमा देखते हुए मैं बड़ा हुआ हूँ. ठीक है. मतलब I fully agree.
The line you said that line like you were in one of his movies. Like that was a dialogue. उसमें क्या scene है ना, actually I come from a very Bollywood maniac family. ठीक है. All of you?
Yeah, all of us. Oh, okay. Like मतलब my dad not that much. But
we should do an episode of Pop Rap with your parents then, dude. That'll be interesting.
Bro, alag level. So my dad was a filmmaker in Mumbai back in the day. So that's why he's not that startled with Bollywood. Yeah. But my mom, myself, my siblings, all of us are like maniacs when it comes to Bollywood. So while I was growing up, I was watching like जो हम लोग की उस टाइम की फिल्म्स आ रही थी, धूम 2 ये सब वो तो हम देख ही रहे थे. But because of my mom and my grandmother, we were watching films like Chandni, Guide, for that matter. Till that extent, we were watching films, right? So, DDLJ, this like growing up, I remember, saying this to my mother कि यार, I hope जब तक मैं मुंबई जाऊँ ये लोग मराठा मंदिर से DDLJ निकाल ना दे. क्योंकि मुझे मराठा मंदिर में DDLJ देखनी है. So ठीक है, so I come from one of those families, and when I watch people talk about these films, like, I cannot have these conversations with a random person this day because they haven't seen films. कभी नहीं देखी है लोगों ने.
मैंने भी नहीं देखी.
ठीक है. So yeah, when they talk about films like these and they talk about the backstories of these films, it takes me, it feels like I'm talking to someone who is well versed with these films as well versed as I am.
Yeah.
And this gives me an opportunity to talk to someone. तो वो एक तरफ से वो हो वन वे कम्युनिकेशन रहा है, पर मैं अपने रिएक्शंस दे के मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि टू वे कम्युनिकेशन इज हैपनिंग. आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट कभी विद समवन. चांदनी की वो छोटी डिटेल्स व्हेन ही सेज कि मैंने उसको व्हाइट कपड़े इसलिए पहनाए, एंड देन श्रीदेवी हैड अ प्रॉब्लम कि मैं सिर्फ व्हाइट क्यों पहन रही हूं, एंड
देन मदर
गॉट इन्वॉल्वड, थिंग्स लाइक दीस. लम्हे देखिए
नहीं देखी नहीं है, बट आई सॉ द पार्ट.
एग्जैक्टली. सो लम्हे इज अ फिल्म जिसको आप कह सकते हो अहेड ऑफ इट्स टाइम. ठीक है. या ये भी कह सकते हो कि उस टाइम पे nobody was expecting someone to make a film where a 40 50 60 year old man falls in love with a 25-year-old woman
who is the daughter
of his first love.
Yeah.
So films like these were a Yash Chopra film. And उससे आई थिंक यश चोपड़ा एंड यश राज फिल्म्स ने बॉलीवुड को जिस तरीके से डिफाइन किया है, उस तरीके से
like but sure, but
यार
I mean let's not
top bro.
I mean among the top,
of course among the top.
But this is a very lens focused documentary. It's from a specific
it's about
Yash
Chopra,
Raj
Yeah, it's
film's
about
length,
his cinema. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but there's a lot of aspect of cinema that they missed also. But let's not
हाँ,
go into
that's
that.
the
But
cinema as a
going
larger
by
discussion.
this, yeah, that's cinema as a larger discussion.
हाँ,
They
मैं-
were only going for romantic films,
Yeah.
and that was their angle.
Exactly. मैं वर्ल्ड सिनेमा के और सिनेमा के एस्पेक्ट्स और 3 एक्ट सिनेमा 4 एक्ट सिनेमा की बात नहीं
हाँ,
कर रहा हूँ
Just talking about like
या कि बॉलीवुड को जिस तरीके से यश
Exactly.
चोपड़ा ने और यशराज फिल्म्स ने इम्पैक्ट किया है
that is
अफेक्ट
yeah,
किया
without a doubt.
वो उससे ज्यादा इम्पैक्ट शायद ही
Yeah.
किसी का कभी
And
पड़ा
one thing for sure is like time and again Yash Chopra and after him Aditya Chopra also,
Yeah.
they've saved Bollywood commercially so many times.
commercially
Yeah.
also
Delivering
yes.
a crucial hit where people were turning away. That's what happened with Chandni also, no?
exactly
They mentioned ki people are not
Not
turning
good.
up to see the cinema.
Are you seeing a repeating pattern, by the way?
Yeah, again
Right?
with YRF only.
How things happen?
Yeah, Pathan again. It's YRF.
Yeah. So in the documentary, they talk
Doom
about
also
Yeah,
in the documentary they talk about a time in the 80s where people weren't going for romantic movies anymore for to the theater.
yeah
It was moving into more into
action, drama,
spectacle
Yeah.
kind of cinema. Like Dawn, that's the Angry Young Man.
the
came
angry
out
young man
Yeah.
phase
came out during that time, and so after that it went back to romantic. There was like a shift. So we are
Yeah.
we are in the time right now where people are not going for romantic movies and they're going for bigger action spectacle more. And it maybe in a few years.
one day Aditya Chopra will be like chalo
Next
romance
one.
को
Yeah.
वापस
let's
trend
वापस ले
करा
आते हैं.
जाए
And then he'll direct his next movie.
yeah and then Shah Rukh Khan will again be in Switzerland
He's
Yeah.
directed only 2, right? Or
Who?
3?
Aditya.
Yeah.
Aditya, I think. Okay, let's count. There was
Mohabbatein, DDLJ.
DDLJ, Mohabbatein, Befikre.
Befikre
रब
was
ने
it.
बना दी जोड़ी.
There's directions.
Yeah.
Rabne is his direction.
रब ने is his direction.
Befikre is his direction.
Befikre is his direction. He
Okay,
talked
for
about it in the final episode.
yeah
Okay.
He thought that India is ready for a rom-com,
Yeah.
but not so much. We still
Yeah, he talked
value
about
the emotional aspect of
Mhm.
it and all of that.
So in 4 movies though to have this much impact is crazy.
Yeah,
Like actually he had the most impact with DDLJ and then Mohabbatein also had a lot of impact.
yeah.
But DDLJ dude.
The making of DDLJ
what a-
and just
Beautiful.
how inspiring that story is to hear. Ki
Yeah.
all of these people are very young people.
Yeah.
Like, and the fact that he did not allow older people on the set also. He's like, I
Yeah.
want this to be a young set. I want this to be done by young people.
Yeah.
That's why he got Uday Chopra and Karan Johar as his ADs
Correct.
for the shoot as well. So वो भी काफी wholesome moment था कि you see that the legacy is now going from one master of the craft to his son.
Yeah.
And like even the way that it's still a romantic film, it's still something that
Yeah.
Yash Chopra would
Yeah.
have made back in the day. But the subtle changes that Pam Chopra talks about, not a chiffon sari, I'll give her a silk sari.
silk
Yeah.
sari
So ये छोटा चीजें जो which are changing, but the crux of it is still the
But
same.
dude, I was very sad, man. They didn't mention movies like Dil To Pagal Hai.
they did mention actually
They
and
I mean,
brushed
just
over it, yeah.
barely.
Yes, so
I
they
want
were
to hear more about it.
so
you know?
yeah so they were like you know like I think the world was done with a love triangle
Hmm.
and that's why they wanted to change the
What do you as individuals like more, DDLJ or Dil To Pagal Hai? I prefer Dil To Pagal Hai as a movie.
No, I like DDLJ better.
You like DDLJ more?
Yeah.
This guy?
Dil To Pagal Hai, bro.
I like Dil To Pagal a little bit.
I
more.
think Dil To
Yeah.
Pagal Hai is more is younger I guess
Yeah, yeah. Made
Would you
by an
also
older
say-
filmmaker.
Yeah.
What
Would
do
you
also
also say that it's a little bit more modern than DDLJ?
why
Definitely.
younger why
why-
younger
No,
Yeah.
not just younger. Like in terms of its setting also. Like DDLJ is set, of course, parts of it are in London, but most of the film is set in the heartland of India. DDLJ is more, Dil To Pagal is more city. It's more urban.
Urban, yeah.
All the characters are
Fair.
based out of
हाँ,
cities.
Yeah.
हो
yeah,
सकता
that
है
makes
हो
sense.
सकता है that's
Yeah.
why and I
Also,
think
there's a dance troupe.
yeah
वो तो urban area में होगा.
हाँ घोड़े जैसी
Yeah.
चाल
Dude,
Oh, songs,
a
I
dance
prefer
troupe,
Dil
a
To
dance
Pagal.
troupe where the main people can't even dance properly.
Yeah.
Who are those other side
Bro,
characters?
I-
They're in production actually.
I
Sorry, my bad.
actually think why we like I think मैं दिल तो पागल है से ज़्यादा कनेक्ट इसलिए किया क्योंकि उसके जो
evergreen songs. like-
evergreen songs yeah I
Yeah.
think the songs of the
Of course,
film
yeah.
yeah.
are just like on next
Bhooli सी
level
सूरत,
So good.
next
अरे अरे
level
क्या हुआ,
Yeah.
दिल तो पागल है.
हाँ so DDLJ
लेगी. Oh man. great song.
DDLJ in itself is so DDLJ ना अब फिल्म से ज्यादा एक माइलस्टोन
हाँ,
और एक
cult है वो
इमोशन
अब।
कल्ट बन चुका है
Yeah.
DDLJ
Like literally Maratha Mandir.
मतलब
का
हाँ,
net worth will go down
And like,
if they
if you are a
stop
film that
filming
is
it.
being quoted in other films
Yeah.
because of that iconic scene, that
Exactly.
train scene, वो कितने जगह पे आया
कितनी
हुआ है?
जगह पे
correct.
है।
So, like-
Spoofed and recreated
Exactly.
a million times.
and I think they've rightly said कि you know Raj was everything
हाँ.
एंड वही चीज आदित्य चोपड़ा ने शायद शाहरुख को बोली भी थी जब यू नो दैट वेरी फेमस थिंग जो इंटरनेट पे भी काफी वायरल हो रही है कि यू नो एक हीरो जो है वो इंडिया का सबसे बड़ा सुपरस्टार तब बन सकता है जब हर माँ को उसमें अपना बेटा दिखे, हर बहन को उसमें अपना भाई दिखे और हर कॉलेज की लड़की को उसमें अपना प्यार दिखे. तो and which is so right when you think of it right now कि there is absolutely no other possibility, permutation, combination that will make you a superstar until and unless all three factors are
like
ticked.
I loved that but aspect of शाहरुख खान saying कि यार मेरे को तो बनना ही नहीं था रोमांटिक हीरो, मुझे डर जैसी पिक्चरें करनी है, मुझे जैसी पिक्चरें करनी है,
जबरदस्ती एक्शन घुसवाया डीडीएल
exactly that's very very interesting.
So I think
so all that, but also dude the more beautiful part of it, the more romantic part of it was Yash Chopra's journey. Right, that was the actual the more romantic part, his personal journey of how he started out, joined his
under BR Chopra, then he walked out.
Then so I was also watching Shah Rukh's interview that he had done like 10 years back with Yash Chopra.
During Jab Tak Hai Jaan. During Jab Tak Hai Jaan.
After the
one that they've shown in the final episode.
Correct. That one. And in that, Yash Chopra goes into more detail about how he got this. He was like, so his brother didn't want him to join BR Chopra Productions because his brother was like, कि यार तुम करोगे, तुम यहाँ पे काम नहीं करोगे, तुम मेरे भाई हो, तुम लगे यार तुम तो ऐसे तुम मेरे बैठे होगे, you'll get very comfortable. I want you to like go assist other people. So he joined one other director at the time. I'm forgetting the name right now, but he joined one other director, and he was like, यार this director is too fast. Like अभी 3 दिन का शेड्यूल था, इसने 1 दिन में खत्म कर दिया, 2 दिन में खत्म कर दिया. उस टाइम पे तो होता था ये सब कि बहुत जल्दी शूट करके खत्म कर दिया जल्दी, you know. तो लाइक यार मैं सीखूंगा कैसे. तो he's like नहीं मैं अपने हिसाब से सीखूंगा, but I will learn under you. So he didn't even go to college. He was going to become an engineer. He decided not to become an engineer. Yash Chopra. His education was already booked like I think in London or something.
Okay.
They had already like he had already gotten a seat there. He was on his way there. But then he was like at the last minute he was like, "Nahin, I'll just join my brother and this is what I'll just follow my passion. I don't want to be forever be questioning कि यार what if."
He would have also said, अब्बा घर छोटा होगा, गाड़ी छोटी होगी, पर मैं खुश रहूंगा. पर ना तो इसका घर छोटा है, ना तो इसकी गाड़ी छोटी है.
Studio छोटा है. Like how many bets he made in his career and they all paid off.
And all like you know.
That's why I think that the impact that we were talking about, the Yash Raj impact, it's that the commercial successes time and again.
Again, true.
Whenever the industry needs a big hit, go to Yash Chopra, he'll give you a big hit.
You know, I remember. So I am a big Hrithik fan, right? ये मैं time and again बोलता रहता हूँ.
घर बार जाता है.
अबे यार मतलब
घर के बाहर. For his birthday.
किसी दिन he'll invite me to his place. Hrithik,
you in the home dress.
Hrithik, if you stumble upon this podcast. But anyway, so you know, so Hrithik ने जब movie करी, जब उसने अपना career start किया, and कहो ना प्यारा happened. He was an like overnight success. मतलब ऐसा कि वो पिक्चर रिलीज हुई और सारा इंडिया पागल हो गया था कि ओ ये कौन है, ठीक है, ये ऋतिक रोशन आ गया है, ठीक है. फिर उसके बाद उसने सीरीज ऑफ ऐसी फिल्म्स करी जो उतनी नहीं चली या मल्टीकास्ट में थी, जिसमें ऋतिक रोशन के ऊपर एज अ लीड हीरो वो स्पॉटलाइट नहीं था. यू नो, जैसे फिजा आई, वो उतनी नहीं चली. मिशन कश्मीर उतनी नहीं चली. यादें उतनी नहीं चली. ऑल्सो वाज अ मल्टीकास्ट. देन केम कभी खुशी कभी गम, बट उसमें ही वाज नॉट द हीरो, राइट?
आई मीन यू आर पेयर्ड अगेंस्ट शाहरुख खान
एंड अमिताभ बच्चन, राइट? ठीक है. एंड देन हैपेंड, आप मुझे अच्छे लगने लगे, ना तुम जानो ना मुझसे दोस्ती करोगी, मैं प्रेम की दीवानी हूँ, कुछ नहीं चल रहा था. एंड देन ही वाज लाइक, हिज फादर वाज लाइक, आओ बेटा मैं चलवाता हूँ तुम. फिर आया कोई मिल गया, राइट? एंड देन आती है लक्ष्य, फिर आती है क्रिश, जो कि ये मूवीज चली, बट उसका इमेज जब चेंज हुआ एक सेक्स सिंबल वाला, वो हुआ धूम 2 में, विच वाज यश राज. जिस तरीके से एग्जैक्टली जो स्टाइल आइकॉन, जो एक यू नो दैट सेक्स सिंबल, दैट कूल, दैट यू नो दैट स्वाव, दैट यू नो, वो इमेज जो ऋतिक आज वॉर में कैरी कर रहा है,
वहां से वो शुरू हुआ.
I think and I think that's why Hrithik Roshan had that much role to play in the romantics also, because I think he also somewhere or the other knows that if not for Yash Raj, we don't know where you know, like whether war would have happened or not.
But can you believe that guy used to lose to Aditya
Chopra
at dancing?
Dance,
like how sexy would Aditya Chopra be today?
I want to see that. Yeah, I swear.
If he pursued acting, man.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
I want to see Aditya Chopra in Nach Baliye season, whatever.
Never, right?
Dancing with the stars.
Yeah.
And then, bro, after Dhoom 2, it's just been him with, you know, that
this persona.
वो persona गया ही नहीं है फिर उसके बाद.
Even Dhoom का story, I mean, the way he made Dhoom. Abhishek Bachchan का भी similar ही story था. Flop after flop after flop, films are not working out. And then he makes a film like a byproduct. कि ये है, इतना budget है, इतना time है, ये script है, जा और कर लो.
Yeah, Dhoom.
And he actually said that I spent more on the bikes than on the actors.
The actors, yes.
Makes sense though.
Yeah. But what a
bikes.
film they've made out of that.
Yeah.
Dude, I know the word Hayabusa only because of that movie.
Yeah,
I had no idea what the fuck is Hayabusa, dude.
कि I mean एक बाइक के पूरे इंडस्ट्री पे इतना बड़ा इम्पैक्ट
इतना बड़ा इम्पैक्ट
लोग थिएटर के बाहर जाकर रेविंग कर रहे हैं.
If you go back and watch it today, story कुछ खास है नहीं.
Exactly.
You know?
Heist तो है.
Yeah, heist. And a basic heist movie even.
Yeah.
Like with like very weird cuts and all whatever.
Yeah. I mean Dhoom 2 was well made. Dhoom 2 में story वोरी था, surprise element था. And that heist scene जब वो ऐसे खड़े रह के वो चला के निकालता है.
And then the magnet chase वाला.
The magnet chase, हाँ. So wait, that's what now, you know. Yash Raj films and Yash Chopra, I think, जो impact Bollywood पे at least. And as romantics we've learned, they don't like the term Bollywood that much.
Yeah.
The Indian film industry.
But it's fine. I don't think it's
जो impact Hindi film cinema, मतलब Hindi films पे है, जो impact Indian cinema पे है, I think that's like it deserves a hats off.
Yeah.
One more thing though, I was watching an interview of Smriti Mundra, the director of the series, on with Sucharita on her channel, and in that she talked about interviewing these people, and one of the questions Sarita asked was, what happened to the Salman Khan footage? Like, you obviously shot with him. What happened to that? She was just like, dude, we had 400 hours or so of archival footage. Also, plus all these interviews that we conducted, at least 2-hour interviews, more or less, with each of these people. Okay, so much this thing and we had to be very strict about. Narratively, we have to follow this narrative kind of. Like we had narrative beats to hit, and it just. So that's why it just couldn't be made. But hopefully there'll be a director's cut. So that'll be interesting, dude. So much archive footage exists. If you just make another director's cut, you can literally, I'm sure, make another season just out of the director's cut.
I fully feel there should be like a Bollywood museum of sorts.
Yeah.
I fully feel that. And like, अगर उसका ये लोग crowd fund करेंगे ना, मैं देगा पैसा, ठीक है?
Correct.
But you know, like from Raj Kapoor's cinema. You know, मेरा नाम जोकर का वो जोकर हो कहीं पे फिर उसके बाद
but museum
RK Studios में था for the longest of times. But you know वो
BR Chopra के ज़माने में होती थी क्या, like mafia funded movies and all? You think?
Who knows? Who knows?
That was definitely in the 90s and 80s.
Yeah, who knows? But I would love to be you know to be visiting a Bollywood museum of sorts where we can see our Indian film industry evolving with films and props that were actually used in the film. जैसे Marvel करता है a Marvel pop-up जिसमें वो अपने सारे props रखते हैं. I think ups for that if anyone is listening.
Correct. 100%. Another quick thing though, sorry. Another quick thing is Smriti Mundra also talked about going to SRK's house to shoot his bit of the romantics, and she was like, dude, he of all the people she interviewed was like the most hospitable.
Yeah.
Okay. He had like they always had snacks. They always had like fresh chai for them. He had people who helped all these people. You know, like set up and everything. Yeah. And he was like, when he entered the room, Shah Rukh knew the names of her entire team, and he shook hands with them and knew their names before entering the room. That's some superstar thing.
This
like,
is
who
why
does
Shah
that?
Rukh is Shah Rukh, bro.
Like most people,
this
like,
is why Shah
none
Rukh
of
is
us
Shah
would do
Rukh.
that.
Yeah.
You know, like
a lot of people have said that whenever you're invited to Mannat, for a party or everything, Shah Rukh makes it a point that he walks everyone out
of the car till their car.
Till their car. So I think that's why he is where he is.
That's fair.
That's why you can't get Olas to that house. He's walking to the Olas guy like, what is happening?
मैं तो सोचता हूँ
OTP दे रहा है बाहर.
मैं तो बड़ा सोचता हूँ पता है किसी दिन मतलब ठीक है शाहरुख का मन कर गया आज पिज्जा हट खाना है मुझे ठीक है और उसने ऐसा जोमेटो पे पिज्जा हट ऑर्डर किया है
स्कैम हो रहा है
एंड वहाँ पिज्जा हट के ब्रांच में लड़ाइयाँ हो रही है मन्नत मैं जाऊँगा डिलीवर करने
शाहरुख पिज्जा ऑर्डर करता है तो खुद के लिए और डिलीवरी मैन के लिए दोनों के लिए ऑर्डर
करता है ये वाला आप रखिए और उसको उसका नाम भी पता हाय और फिर वो उसकी बाइक
आपको कैसे पता अरे ऐप में लिखा
है ऐप पे लिखा है महेश but shout out to all the Maheshes and that's the episode bro running the country the Mukesh
हो जाएगा ये कट हो जाएगा
but thanks for tuning in and the recommendation for this episode is Farzi and the Romantics.
Yeah.
If you've not watched it, do watch it. And if you watched it, do tell us in comments what you felt about both the shows. Farzi is on Amazon and the Romantics is on Netflix. So stay tuned for the next episode of Pop Rap, which is a special episode with guests. We have Harshita Gaur from Mirzapur Sacred Games. And Jehanabad, we have Sohail Nayyar from Sharma Ji Namkeen, Hasmukh, and we have Ravina, who is about to make a big debut and has already done work in Happily Ever After. Dekh rahe ho kya aisa filmography?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a very special episode, so do stay tuned. And we'll see you next week.